Hi everybody. I thought we would be looking at doing a little love pick a card. I've got 2 cards on each little stack, and I'm using the Romance Angel cards, Oracle cards by Doreen Virtue. Before we get started, thanks to everybody who's donated to the channel and who's booked a reading with me. If you want a reading with me, a tarot card reading, please just get in contact. Email me at fayestrachan1@gmail.com. And it's video readings I do, guys, because it's too time difference in different countries is just too much. So what I would do is you would let me know what it is that you want to look at in an area of your life, and I would get you to pay by PayPal and send you out your video. I'd try and get your video out within that week. Okay, right, let's get started. Those that are unfamiliar of how this is done, you would be asked to pause your video and see where you feel drawn to. Is it number 1, 2, 3 or 4? And if you're drawn to more than that, then that's fine. This is not a time conscious thing. It's just whenever you feel drawn to it, this is when it'll be pertinent to you. So as I said, this is 1, 2, 3 and 4. Please pause your video, see where you're drawn to, and we'll get started. Those that picked number 1. We have children. Your love life is being affected by children. Past life relationship. You have known each other before. I feel, first of all, with the children card, I feel that maybe you are torn between pleasing your family, pleasing your children, rather than pleasing yourself. I think you've met somebody that either your own children do not approve of, but you are very fond of this person, and I think you're being affected. It's making you feel that you can't maybe do this, you can't maybe see this other person. I would advise you to, if it's grown up children, if their concerns are legit, then really think what you're doing. But if it's just because they don't want to see their mother with another person, then I would have to say your grown up children will go over it. But if it is younger children, then younger children, you do owe them something, you owe them a bit of security. So I would be very aware if a child showed any kind of signs of not liking a new partner, then I would certainly have to put, I think you would need to put your child first. This is for number 1, okay? Past life relationships. You have known each other before. You're going to either you've met them, or you're going to be meeting them, and you feel that this is just somebody that you know really well, but you don't know why. There's going to be somebody coming in for you that you just have this absolute kind of feeling of knowing. It's like, oh God, it's like one in the same. It's almost like a twin flame relationship. Okay, I feel that Edward's picked number 1 is a twin flame, and this person's going to be coming back into your life. I also feel when it says a past life relationship, I'm wondering, in a past life also, it could be somebody where you have grown up together. You could have been friends in a past life, childhood friends, because there's definitely a connection here. There's a definite connection. You've maybe known this person. Also, sorry, something else just came in. I'm wondering if you're going to come across someone that you've known, that you knew when you were a child at school. This person's going to come back into your life, and it's going to be like a kind of blast from the past. These cards can be read in so many different ways, but this just feels really strong. I feel when it says past life relationship, it could be a past life as in when you were a child. This was, because we go through all different stages of our growth, don't we? I'm not the same person I was 10 years ago. I'm not the same person I was 20 years ago. It's almost like a past life. So I think you are going to be coming across someone You're going to meet somebody that you've known from a way back, and this is going to be like, wow, this could be the romance of a lifetime for you guys. For those that are not coupled. For those that are coupled, I really think it's something to do with children here. There's something to do with children that either you have them and your partner is maybe struggling to deal with them, or your partner could have them to other, you know, to another person or whatever, depending on who's listening to this, gender wise, and maybe you're struggling to get on with them. Anyway guys, that's number 1. Number 2, I'm making a mess of this, sorry. I had to close that door because it was so noisy, but it's so hot in here today. Let's see. Who thought I would ever say that, living in Scotland? It's so hot in here today. I'm showing off now. Right, engagement and trust. Your love life is ascending to a bigger, higher level of commitment. This is number 2. This situation is calling for you to have faith. Right away for number 2, I think something's happened. There's been either yourself or your partner has had a third party. There's been something going on here, and the trust has been a bit shattered. But there's questions here of staying together, and maybe this person or yourself has thought, right, no, this is what I want to do. I want to be with this person, take it to the next level, get engaged, when I say get engaged, engagement in this, just make your relationship more substantial, whatever that means to you. But the trust, you need to build on that, because I think you're having a huge question mark over this relationship. Whether it is justified or not, there's definitely something, a question hangs over this relationship, and I don't know if at the moment the engagement is a good idea until you know exactly where you stand. If it's yourself, you maybe feel that you're torn between 2 people and you just don't know what to do, and maybe you don't trust yourself to actually carry this out. If there's any doubts at all, I would say wait. Any doubts at all in this relationship, don't commit to anything until you know either where you stand, how you feel about the person, or whether or not you're supposed to be there. Right, number 3, reconciliation. Someone from your past is returning to your life. Love yourself first. Your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. Right away, I feel when I see this, is that before you were with somebody that you absolutely adored. You adored this person, and they trampled all over you. Bump, 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 bump. Stomped you. And it didn't matter, you just kept letting them do it. You kept letting them behave in a certain way, till eventually it was gone. Either they walked away, treated you like dirt and walked away, or maybe yourself just thought, I can't do this anymore. I'm just so battered down. There's going to be a reconciliation. This person is going to come back in. Now it's up to you, it's up to yourself whether or not you allow it to happen. But if you do, you've got to love you first. If this person comes back in and starts the same pattern, the same nonsense over again, you need to remember why you broke up. Okay? A reconciliation can be great. I mean, at the end of the day, people break up all the time. If you've managed to iron out what this problem was, then great. But I think you need to stop putting yourself as second best. You owe it to your own soul. You owe it to your own spirit to value it. Okay? I feel those that pick number 3 maybe don't value yourselves enough. It's almost like, look at this guy, he's like a big bruiser, and it's as if he's, look, there's wee Cupid hitting the tree, he's ping with his wee arrow, but it looks like he's trying to get out the window. It looks like he's trying to escape. So if he keeps escaping, just remember that you know, what's he escaping for? Does he really want to be there, or does she want to be there? In this, obviously, it's a man and a woman. If this person keeps coming in at your life, then maybe it's just no, because it's because they don't want to be there. So if they have had a pattern of doing that, and you've split, and they want to come back in, you're going to you need to sort this out, or this person's always going to do this to you. That's for number 3. Felt as if I went on a bit of a lecture there, guys. Sorry, I get a bit mad about it. Let's see. Number 4. This could be the one, and codependency. You've already met the romantic partner you seek, right? Addictions are affecting your romantic life. When I look at this, I feel that you're torn. I feel that you are either in a relationship where you feel really stuck, and you're either being what's the word I'm looking for? It's not codependent. It's like, well, it's codependent, but you're almost allowing somebody to behave in a very very bad way, okay? It's almost like you are that's an enabler. Either you are enabling somebody to behave in a very unhealthy manner, whether it be giving them money and they're running off and they're gambling it, or they're running off and they're buying alcohol or drugs or something, right? This could be you as well, who picked number 4. I doubt it, because normally if you listen to these kind of cards, and you're looking for solace in something. But if this is your partner, you need to stop it, because it's affecting you badly. And I actually feel that you're going to break away from this relationship. You almost feel that you are obligated. I feel people who pick number 4 feel obligated to stay within this very unhealthy relationship. I'm sorry to say that. It doesn't sound very nice. But I do. That's what I feel when I say that. I feel somebody else is going to come in. I feel you could have already met this other person, right? And you kind of think, oh, this would be lovely, but I'm stuck here. You need to finish with this one before you can move into this one, because there's somebody in your life that would be just perfect for you, or as perfect as any other human being can be for another human being. But there's somebody there that really does love you, or wants to be with you, but you need to break away from this pattern first, before you can go into this one full heart. You know, giving this new person your whole self. You need to cut this one out. You could have already broke away, but you're still getting dragged back all the time for whatever reason. Maybe it could be, maybe you've got kids, maybe you've got children, and you kind of, you know, you've always got to give this kind of what's the word I'm looking for? It's like you've got to kind of keep seeing this person. They're kind of draining you. They're almost like vampires. They're draining the life out of you. You need to try, if it's a case, it's just, you know, you've got children, then maybe just cutting yourself off from as much of this other person as you possibly can, while you're still trying to keep a connection with the children, okay? Because obviously their relationship could be completely different to your relationship with this person. But there's somebody, you're either going to meet them, or you already have, and it's going to be a fabulous new romance. That's for number 4. Well, I hope you've enjoyed that very quick little love readings. Or, yes, love readings. They're love. They always have been a bit hectic, but it's still love. Relationships. If you would like a private reading, please contact me. If you haven't already subscribed, please do. Give us a thumbs up. And, you know, I like to hear if anybody resonates with any of these card readings. I really like to find out. So thanks guys for listening, thanks for staying with me, and I hope to speak to everybody later in the month of June. Bye bye.